Hello everyone, welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for the month of December 2021. And you're going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. For those new to the channel, the reason that I use the North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign is that I find it's much more relevant to your actual life path, because it's recognized in both Western and Eastern Vedic astrology that the North Node is your path forward, the path that you were born to master and the path that you were born to take in this lifetime. So let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly tarot reading for everybody with their North Node in Pisces and or the 12th house. So I'm going to connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th. And then the spread on this side represents the second half of the month from the 16th to the end. So wow, like really, really powerful month for you North Nodes in Pisces and or the 12th house. So the overall thing that I'm getting that's really, really strong is beware the inner critic. Beware your inner critic and second guessing yourself, because there's things that you want to move forward in life, and for 2022 coming up, and I'm getting that there's this like an inner critic that keeps coming up, or even if it's not a critic, it could just be like you know a overthinking things, to something to that effect. Okay, that's what this could mean too. And the thing that I'm getting big time is the big message to the first half of the month is, do not be afraid to go for the longings of your heart, the longings of your imagination. So there's this like push-pull thing. Some of you, depending on where you are exactly on your, your North Node life path, there's going to be people that are further along, but this is something that's going to apply to everybody, where it's like really what you want to do as you want to finish out the year here. We've got this super powerful eclipse this month, total solar eclipse on December 4th, and really, really powerful. And what's really wanting to come up for you is to quiet the inner critic, quiet the inner doubter, and really follow the imagination, the creativity, of your heart. And there's this push-pull thing. The other thing that's going along too is that there are help and resources around you that you need to recognize that are there, and even inner resources, things that you may not have thought about. So actual people and things, and it can be resources like outside of you, and also the inner resources that lie within. And so that's something that this first half of the month that you're going to want to overcome. When you do this, when you make this little shift of quieting the inner critic and the nitpicking that could be coming inside or whatever, or like sweating the small stuff, stressing out on details, okay, as opposed to like just moving forward with the creativity. When you do that, that little tweak is like you got the chariot reversed here, but it could very easily really propel you forward. So I'm seeing movement, but it's going to be a matter of how you are able to balance that, like the inner creative imaginative person and the inner critic, and then if you can do that, that's going to fuel that chariot forward. Now, the other thing that's coming up big time too is this month, especially the first half of the month, I want you to really pay attention to the things that are around you, like messages, okay? There could be messages that come in normal ways and really strange and unusual ways. So like paying attention to dreams, pay attention to intuitions that come up, pay attention to, even if you flip on the radio and you hear something, if you do your own personal reading for yourself, or you're reading a book or whatever it is, or you're watching something, pay attention to little messages that'll come, and you'll know because something will it'll be this little ping or a spark where you'll hear something or see something or read something, and it'll like be this, that's interesting, and follow that thread, because I really get this first half of the month, there's a lot of messages that are going to be coming to you from lots of different angles, and I do see that one of the things that could be happening too is maybe thinking too much about the past and about past issues might be keeping you from kind of like moving forward, and so there's a caution here in the first half of the month to really release things and let things go, once and for all, and refocus that energy, and that put that focus and spotlight on the positive things that you want to accomplish. Now, moving over to the second half of the month, I feel like, okay, there's almost like this romantic dreamer energy that's going to come up, like a very, even though like December, like the astrology for December, in general, for the general population, it looks to be intense, but within all that, there's this inner dreamer that is wanting to come into your life. And one of the things that I'm seeing, like this inner dreamer could be like something like that inner dreamer that I told you in the beginning of this reading, where you want to like encompass that. It could also mean that for some of you that are not in a romantic relationship, it could be this a very romantic time where you could meet someone, or if you're in a relationship, have like a renewal of sorts. Now, Venus is, going to be retrograde, okay? And so, for a few months. And part of this, even though, it's, she's going retrograde, it is a time for to move forward in a way, because to find out, what does your true heart say? Where does it want to take you? Not only in romantic relationships, but just in life in general. But I'm feeling like for a lot of you, you're going to be feeling that energy of, being able to move forward with this, like, just, creativity, and general feeling of, all the Venusian, benefits that come with that planet. I also am seeing too that, again, the option is really for you this month. If you can stay on that path of, you know, not getting bogged down in the past, not getting bogged down on, you know, in details or, you know, with the inner critic. I feel like, again, with this 10 of Cups reversed, where it's like you're so close to success, okay? And now the other thing that comes out the second half of the month too is um, something where I really got a strong message. Make sure that you enjoy this month and this season. You know, in most of the world, there's lots of different various holidays that are celebrated around the world, and generally around the world, December is a time for, you know, a lot of celebration. And take time to do that. It's really, really important for you to make sure that you're celebrating. Be able to, if you are looking back, look back on how far you've come, not how far you haven't come, but what, you know, things that you've accomplished. Like, keep it on, you know, remember, it's true. I mean, you know, there always is, you can either look at a glass half full or half empty, okay? And so that's really what this is. It's about really focusing on that, the positive aspects. And, you know, with the star reversed, remember, all these reverse cards, they are energies that are right under the surface that want to break free, okay, and want to come up. And so there's this major success that's right there, and all you have to do is just, you know, tweak your life a little bit, you know, just make those adjustments to where, you know, you're not getting bogged down with the things that we discussed. And, you know, and you could just see that the success is really, really right there. So anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for sharing some time with me and helping me grow the channel. Much love, much appreciation, and have a great December, and we'll see you on some more videos very soon. Many blessings.